I'm trying some things like chicken wings. You ever had chicken wings? We're continuing on. We are continuing on with this journey. How many times do I have to tell you guys to keep my mic up? I have a low voice, okay? These fools just... Anybody's looking for a job. I swear. Sometimes I gotta throw stuff at them. Getting on my nerves like... I don't know, it's something... That wasn't my best rhyme, I gotta admit. A ching chang boom, a doom doom. Dang, man, y'all are crazy as hell, bro. Damn, that fool fell into me, bro. Damn, these headphones are hella loud too. Either that something's loud, shit, man. I'm gonna go deaf. Stupid idiot, nerd. Little does this fool know, I am the ultimate nerd. Nerd, nerd, nerd. Catch a chone like a bing bong. Catch an arrow. You know, when I was watching that Gavin Newsom interview, or I was listening to that Gavin Newsom interview, I forget which one it was. But this fool, hey man, you know, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what party you are, as long as you do good shit. But if you do bad shit, then, you know, I'm going to kind of call it how it is, right? But I was watching, or I was actually more accurately listening to this Gavin Newsom interview. And this fool was talking about butterflies and birds. He's like, oh man, I should pull that shit up, bro. I should pull that shit up. Ain't nobody trying to kill me now, bro. I got a dual string bow, bro. Oh, these fools are serious, bro. Oh, you're dead. You step in that. That's a death sentence, boy. Gavin Newsom is a garbage human being. How you doing, dude? Hey, what's up, Reckless? I'm doing good, man. I finally got this dumbass streaming shit working. Bro. But it's so hilarious, man. Like, Gavin Newsom, like, you know, it's funny because, like, years ago, I was working at this metal manufacturing company, or this manufacturing company. They made parts for like Tesla and shit. Like, you know, like the little bracket that goes where the bumper hooks into, that kind of shit. And somebody said, and I didn't even realize it was a dig at the time. But he goes, "Hey man, it looks like you're looking like Gavin Newsom, bro." And I was like, "Oh," because I mean I had heard of him, but I was like, Oh, thanks, man. I didn't even realize it was a dig. To be honest, I didn't really give a shit. But the interesting thing, whenever he started talking about butterflies and shit, I was like, this fool is just talking some crazy shit. And it would be, it would be like, just like, man, I gotta hear it again. Hold on. I gotta find that shit, man, real quick. I'm actually gonna log out. I want to talk about this for a second. Let's see. Gavin. Let's see. Gavin Newsom. Butterflies. Come on. You can't tell me that shit isn't on here, bro. Tires cracks up over Gavin Newsom's strange bit. Yeah. Yo, this fool was reaching, bro.
Yeah. You got any ideas? Carparts.com always delivers, and they carry quality parts from trusted brands at a great value.
He was reaching on this one.
Phony. I'm totally weird. Gavin's hands. It's time for Gavin's hands.
Okay.
True. Gavin's views may be idiotic, but his hands moves. Well, they're hypnotic. California Governor Newsom's new podcast is out. It's available wherever fine hair products.
What was so funny about it was he was talking as though like he was, oh dude, I'm in oh bro, dude, you can't, oh, so all your aunts vote Democrat and you can't figure out how they can't see how greasy that dude is. Bro, it's not even like, it's not even about how greasy he is. It's just observing. All you have to do is live in the world and you will go, something's fucked. And at the end of the day, there has to be someone that has got to take the blame. Like that whole Palestine fires, was it Palisade? Well, I don't know. I'm not that. Let's see here. Was it Palisades? Northern California fire. It was Palisades, I think, or some shit, right? Let's see. Yeah. But like these fools didn't have fucking water, bro. They didn't have water. What? Oh my God, bro. Like, what kind of, and then he's like, well, I don't know. You can't blame me. And it's like, well, then who the hell are we going to blame, dude? Like, the buck stops. It's got to stop somewhere. Where do you want it to stop? At the fire hydrant that didn't have water? Is that where you want the buck to stop? He's like, I'm not like, he has been, yeah, dude, for real. Like, I saw that a second ago, but I was just like, I was in the zone on this rant. But it's like, he has had the cushest life and just like letting everybody do whatever the hell they want to do. Like, don't worry about prosecuting criminals. Don't worry. Don't worry about illegals coming in, bro. Don't worry about nothing, dog. Like, hey, man, we just chilling in California, bro. Like, that's all we do is we just chill. Meanwhile, motherfucking M13s coming all up in here, killing people. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, if you were, let's get real. Let's get real. if you were a criminal and you like let's say you were the cartel. Let's say you every time you crossed that border, you made $200,000. Every time you crossed that border, you made $200,000. Bro, that was the golden age. The golden age. Like, they'll look back on that on those times and go, bro, man, you remember whenever we could just go back and forth? There's no big deal, man. Bro, I mean, duh. Of course they're gonna do that. If I was in the cartel, I would be like, dude, this shit, we need to get in right now. We need to get as much drugs in there, because once that motherfucker Trump comes in, he's gonna keep building that wall. And if the wall's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be stronger, and it's gonna be thicker, and it's probably gonna have some kind of weird shit like electrification or some shit. It slays me because I used to love living in that state, but it's gotten so bad now. I can't even imagine how bad it is down south. Dude, bro, like, I mean, I was riding my motorcycle around downtown LA one time, and there were literal, I'm not even exaggerating. I wish I had my phone. I wish I knew where these pictures were. I should find them. But there were homeless encampments. Like, I don't even know how. Credit where credit is due, to be honest. Engineering skills, crackheads, meth heads, homeless people, they got that shit down, dude. They can build a 4-story building out of pallets and cardboard, like structural, and they'll have fires inside of them, and somehow they won't catch on fire. So I don't know what they're doing. I think it stems from just all the yeah, dude. That's like convict ingenuity, man. Like, like convicts. Bro, I was watching this one thing. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. Like, these motherfuckers in jail, bro. They don't. Hey, if there's a necessity, you find a way. Look at this. Let me see if I can find that shit. Oh shit, this motherfucker's out of jail making prison pizza, bro. Hold on. I want to find the right one. Dude, and whenever people get out of prison, they start, like, if you made pizza out of, some weird shit, you get out of jail, you start trying to find that you start trying to make that shit out of shit whenever you're out of jail. Let's see. I'm trying to find the exact I'm trying to find the literal one. But here we go. This one might have to do. I don't know what this guy could pull his pants down and flash us. I don't even know. Oh yeah, here we go. Do you hear it, bro? It's full. Like I'm telling you, they get out of jail. They want to make prison pizza. Oh, I ride a Harley Davidson. I ride a Harley Davidson Dyna. beautiful, bro. That shit is beautiful. What kind of bike you ride? What if I was like 10 speed? You'd be like, that shit ain't even funny, dog. Ten speed. Oh, Ducati Monster 750. Nice, dude. Man, you know, those are just two different worlds. Yeah, bro. 10 speed. Huffy. It's pronounced Huffy. Like I try to make it sound all exotic and shit. Huffy. No, like, yeah, dude, those Ducatis, they're pretty nasty because they're like, the Ducatis are pretty, like, most of them are like a naked bike, right? I'm not that familiar with them, but I know that those motherfuckers are so light. If you go too damn fast, your ass is going to take off into this fucking sky. Like, they're hella light. Dude, I had my first bike, I bought it at the beginning of the pandemic. I'm getting all kinds of distracted. Yeah, it's pretty light. Pretty small guy though, so it works. Yeah, I mean, like, dude, a lot of people, man, they don't understand though. Like when it comes to bikes, once, like, there are times when you need a light bike, like, you know. And also, they, like, a lot of people, they don't understand that, like, once you get, so, like, your bike is standing up straight. And, I mean, obviously, you and me understand this, but, you know, a lot of people, they don't understand this, that, I don't know why they don't understand it, but, like, you know, there is a point where no matter how light the bike is, most of the time, if it gets to, like, here and you standing still, that bitch is going. There ain't nothing you can do. There ain't nothing you can do to stop that son of a bitch. Except break your damn wrist trying to, and then look like a dumbass. Dude, that happened to me one time. So, okay, so here, let me tell you a story real quick. So, I'm going to tell you a story. So, hell yeah, bro. Like, yeah, you know, like, that's why whenever anybody wants to get on my bike or something, I'm like, bro, like, just so you know, like, you better be careful. I mean, I don't let anybody on my bike now, but my old, so, like, I'm going to tell you a story. This is actually a pretty interesting story. So, whenever the pandemic hit, we started getting all that fucking money. And I had just gotten laid off because I told them to lay me off. Because I was like, hey, man. Because I just got a job offer from a business consultant firm. And so the company I was currently working for started laying people all left and right. And I was like, well, yo, man, like, hey. You want to go ahead? I will sacrifice myself, because they were giving that $700 a week on top of regular unemployment. So I was like, I will take one. I'll take it for the team. You can lay me off. And so eventually I ended up getting laid off, and I saved up so much money. There was this guy across the street. He was selling a 1200 Sportster, and I went over there, boom, bought that shit, $4,500, bro. And I had that bike. This is the first bike I had ever actually owned. But I had ridden bikes my whole life. Like I rode my dad's bike, but I never actually owned one. But I rode that shit so damn much. And then about 3 months in, I said, hey, I'm going to ride. This was in September, and it was hot in California at the time. And I go, I'm going to ride my bike on a damn Sportster to Texas during September. And I just packed my shit, dude. I had a sissy bar that was like this tall. I had all my shit like fucking what a bungee corded around it, and I thought this was gonna be like a breeze because I mean I had been riding for like 3-4 months, dude. I took off and like all my roommates at the time I lived with, probably like 4 or 5 roommates, and they all came out to like wave me off and be like, man, good luck, you're doing it. Like, oh my God, how stupid. On a Sportster, dude. About an hour and a half into the ride, I was sitting there going, you know, like whenever you buy something and then you go and you're walking, and like as soon as you're walking out the door, you're like, in my heart, I know I should turn around and return this and not buy it. But I kept walking to the car. I kept walking to the car. And I got in the car, went home, and so I just kept riding. And dude, and fucking COVID was going off the chain, and so I'm riding, and I'm going through. I don't even know, to be honest. Like, I did not plan this whatsoever. It's not like I sat down. I literally don't think I sat down for even like 4 minutes to like look at a route or anything. I just kind of plugged it into my phone, plugged in my dad's address in Texas, and then I just started following, dude. That shit took me through New Mexico, Nevada. Bro, I was going all over the damn place. Man, that was insane. And so then it starts getting cold as shit. And I'm like, I have never felt cold like this living in California. Like, when I have been living in California, I have never felt this goddamn cold. It was insane. And I was insane. Like, I would literally pull into the truck stops, and I would just be walking around, and I'd be like talking to the gas attendants and shit, and I'd be like, "Hey man, I might buy something, I might not. I'm really just trying to warm up, to be honest, because I'm on a motorcycle." And then this was when I got to New Mexico. So when I got to New Mexico, this area, I wonder if I could find that shit. I wonder if I could find I call it Death Valley. Google Earth. I'm telling you, dude. Man, let me show you something. Oh, dude. No. I don't want to learn more. I just want to get to the thing. Get started. Yeah. What is this? New project. Yeah. Where the hell? There is this one area. I call it Death's Corridor, because there's no coming out. But I don't even know where the hell New Mexico is, bro. Oh, there it is. Duh. So I forget where it was, but dude, it was a stretch like this, like what you see right here. Right here, man. This must be it. Death's Corridor. It had to be this stretch, because I will never forget that. I was looking death in the face. Where the hell is it? Here it is. Okay. I was staring down, looking into the eyes of Satan himself, trying to make it through this bitch. I was going from like here, from like this area, to here. Let me tell you something. when it is 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna finish this story. This right here was a problem. This going from here to here, it was unbelievably cold. And the thing about this is, and I didn't realize it because obviously I did not plan my route or anything, is that once you hit like right here, there is not another exit for like 175 miles. And I just remember looking at my phone and I was like, I think I might die. I think I might they might find my frozen ass body on the side of the goddamn highway, just clutching onto my motorcycle. The tire's still spinning, the engine's still running, and there I am, a frozen goddamn popsicle on the side of the highway. 'Cause it was insane. So, yeah, no, this was it. This was it. Because I remember getting to Albuquerque. But this is a 2-lane highway. So, and the nuts thing, I remember it being a 2-lane highway. I don't know. It was pitch black. All I saw was like, and like Sportsters don't have great like lighting. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, I was shaking. Like, I would stop at the truck stops. I had a whole system down. I would stop at the truck stops, and I would buy clothes because I didn't come. I came with California. I came with California clothes. Like, I thought, oh yeah, it's obviously gonna be probably like 75 in Texas, or you know. Oh my God, bro. Fuck. So I would buy clothes the entire, like, I would stop at the truck stops. I'd be like, flannel, boom, need that. I'm taking that. And then I found these little heat packs, right? So I had, one of my roommates gave me almost like a biker, like onesie. And I was like, bro, that shit is so gay and lame. I am not going to wear that. And he's like, you better take it. And I was like, all right, whatever. Because he was like an old dude, you know. He like owned the house, but he's like my older brother kind of. He's like, you're taking these. And he's like, he gave me these gloves. He's like, you're taking these gloves too. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever, man. Man, I have never been so more thankful for a onesie, zip up, and some goddamn gloves in my life. But what I would do when I was at the truck, when I'd go to the truck stop, I got this idea when I was at a truck stop, freezing my balls off, and I saw, you know, those little crack hand warmer things, or the things that I think you pull like something off of them, and they usually go in your boots or your shoes, and they warm your feet up. Well, I said, fuck that. I would just take those bitches out, and I would just pull the things off. I would do like 4 at a time, and I'd just be like, and then I'd zip up, but I knew I had to get going immediately. Sometimes I would do it like en route. So like I'd be going, I'd be like, I got to get a little bit of speed, because those things get hot as shit, man. And then you start sweating, and then it's like, okay, now I look like a freak riding down the highway, and it's whatever temperature, and I got my shirt off and everything because I'm like overheating. So I had a whole system, and then I went through the death corridor, and I made it to like here, I think. And then this was when COVID was like hitting hard. And so I pull into this gas station, the first gas station I can find after going through Hell's Corridor or Death's Corridor. You could call it either, it doesn't matter. There's no exits anywhere. 2 lanes, and then for some goddamn reason, apparently that the whole time I was going through this area, this Highway 40, it was the day that every glass company in America decided to put trucks with glasses on the side like this. Like big 18-wheelers. We're not talking about little like mom and pop trucks. I'm talking about 18-wheelers with panes of glass that are like huge. And so every goddamn time they would drive by, it was like a mini fucking tornado would just be like, because the glass panes were creating this like fucking vortex. And so eventually I made it to Albuquerque. I don't know why. Maybe I was in Santa Rosa. Maybe this is the stretch, because I had to be going this way because I was going to Texas. But it would create this mini fucking vortex that I would just be like, and then so then I get to Santa Rosa, and I stop at one of those pilot truck stops, and I am like, whoo, and I walk in. And the cat and the clerk is sitting there at the cash register just doing something nonchalant or whatever, And I go in and I have my and I'm just like, whoo. I'm like, man, that area is a real bitch on a motorcycle when it's cold. And he's just doing something on his phone. He's like doing like this, and I'm sitting there probably going like, whoa, bro, it is chilly out. And he's like doing something on his phone, and he goes, yeah, man, it's 16 degrees out. And I was like, yeah, that'll do it. And so I stayed inside the pilot truck stop, just like hanging out, man. I like got to know these people and shit. There were people who like gave me free coffee. They like, like they're like, you're doing something admirable. There'd be people that would come into the gas station and like offered do you want a burrito? Do you need any food? Like, I'm not homeless, dude. Like, I'm not homeless, but it was cold as shit. So check it out. I got to that pilot stop. Dude, I'm telling you, this is some shit you cannot recreate. I have never, and I mean it, there have been a lot of times in my life when I have felt so lost and just like, fuck. I usually solve the problems on my own, and I can solve them, and they're still stressful, but I was like, this is a problem that I don't have the answer to. I don't have the goddamn answer because COVID started. So when I got to Santa Rosa, COVID was kicking in hard, and I was asking the pilot truck stop people. I was like, hey, do you guys know of a hotel or anything? Because every hotel I had stopped at from this point on, I had either pulled my bike into, or I there are other motorcycles there, so I kind of park among them, and I just kind of think like, hey, it's like the lion chasing the herd. Most likely you ain't gonna get picked, and if you get picked, then that sucks. But I had a shitty little Sportster, so you ain't going after my bike. But and so they were like, there's a hotel if you go down the highway, just keep going down the highway, probably about 10 miles or so, and then you take you take the first exit, and then there will be like Hotel Lane. And then he was like, wait, hold on. I think, is it the second exit? I think it's the second exit. But don't take the first exit because that one is owned entirely by gang members. So if you go down that, you're fucked. And I was like, you might need a phone, a friend, or something. This might be something I want you to be very sure about, because I don't want you being like, you're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the gang exit is the first one. I'm pretty sure it's the first one. So take the second one. But then he got another coworker, and they were like, yeah, take the second one because the first one is completely gang owned. And so there I am on my little fucking Sportster, like, me. And as I'm riding down the highway, I see 8 cars pulling off on that first exit. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's no way I would automatically be like, shit, I ain't going, that's a horrible idea. So I took the second exit. And then, so I'm riding around there on my motorcycle. I'm looking for this hotel alley. And I see a hotel, and it looks, the only way I could describe it is like, imagine kind of like a Office Depot, and on the front of the door was a note. I'm gonna recreate it right now. I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is something you want to see. This is exactly what I saw when I pulled up, and it's 16 goddamn degrees out. I'm looking for a hotel. I have not slept in 2 goddamn days, and I am desperate as fuck. Like, I don't give a shit. As long as my motorcycle does not get stolen. Like, there were, at some of the guys stops, or some of the like trucker stops places, there were people that were like, hey man, we will watch your bike and you could just take a nap. Like, just lay down right there, just take a nap, we'll watch your bike. And I'm like, psh, come on man, you ain't tricking me like that, trick daddy. So on the front of the thing, on the front of the door, this is what I said. Bro, this is actually better looking. It was more like this. Dude, this is whenever my actual writing looks way too fucking cool. Bro, it looked like this. There was a sign on the goddamn front door. And I'm telling you, the front, it was one of those, you know how you have the glass door? Like, a lot of houses have that, the first initial glass door, the one that you push a little button on the handle thingy, and then you pull it open. It was like that. Ghetto, broken down, and then there was another door. So on the actual door, this was posted. This was taped. This was taped up, bro. Hotel spots available. For more info, ring doorbell. Do you know And before this, I rode around some of these hotels, and there were like the front looked just fucking talk about sketchy. The front looked ghetto as shit. Like you could see plywood in the windows, and I'm like, but I mean, like, I don't know. And in my mind, I'm like, and I'm so fucking exhausted. I'm like, dude, like, if somebody just says, hey, I won't steal your shit, then, that sounds like a good deal. I was really trying to find ground level hotel rooms so that I could just roll my bike in. And so, yeah, there was this sign. And then before I had already rode around because I was desperate as shit, man. Like I rang the doorbell. I rang the damn doorbell, bro. If somebody had a hotel room there, because I had even rode around the back and there were like every goddamn window, every door had plywood on it. There was a car. There were 2 cars on bricks. I'm not even fucking kidding you, man. I'm not even kidding you. And then so I rode around some more. I actually eventually found a hotel. Actually, no, this was the place that this happened at. So I parked to go ring the doorbell, and then there were some cars kind of parked outside. And all of this is happening because I was like, I'm a night owl. So all of this was happening pretty much 3 in the morning, dead at night. There was no sun up, cold as balls. And I was like, I just want to lay down next to my bike and just sleep. And so when I got out to ring the doorbell, I kind of had a moment. I had a moment where, like I was telling you before, bro, like I felt as though I was in the middle of the ocean and I was just floating along. I had no paddle. I had nothing. And I'm just like, I have no idea what to do. Like, I don't know. And I'm thinking about, it's going to be 12 more hours. And I know, because I've gone through Texas before. And I'm like, bro, once I hit Texas, there is no turning back. And Texas is ungoddamn forgiving, because there are stretches where you driving in a goddamn car and you getting tired, and it's like 300 miles and there's no goddamn gas station. And I'm looking at my 2 little gas cans like, I'm like, man, yeah, I'm going to fill these up before I go on my 300 mile. Like, I'm like, oh my God. So, but so when I got off my bike to go ring the doorbell, this is 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have my helmet on, my entire life on my bike, and no shit. And I have my helmet has Bluetooth where I could make calls and shit like that. And so I'm calling my buddy back in California. I would have paid so much goddamn money in that moment to instantly be back in my room with my roommates in my bed. I would have paid so much money. And so I'm sitting there talking to him. I am like crying because I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm a grown ass goddamn man. I don't have the answer though. And that is what was most frustrating. And so I swear it was simultaneously. out of nowhere, this dude comes out with a baseball cap, like, you know, kind of like cockeyed and shit, wearing a baseball jersey in shorts, and it's 16 goddamn degrees out, okay, remind you. And and I got my buddy talking to me in my helmet, and this guy's trying to talk to me. And I'm like, I'm really concerned about what this guy is saying, because, you know, this is kind of a big deal. He could be saying, give me all your shit. He could be saying a lot of things that would change my damn life. And so, I'm like, yo, bro, hold on, bro. And then this dude in the shorts and the baseball jersey, he's like, yo, man, he's like, hey, we take care of a lot of people. Nice bike. You got a nice bike, bro. Hey, man, you need somebody to watch it? And I was like, fuck. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. I was thinking, like, I can't even fucking stay here. Like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, we help people out that ain't from around here. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, can I please get some damn sleep? And my buddy goes, he's like, bro, just ride back. Just come back home. And I was like, you're brilliant. You're a fucking genius. And the moment he said that, I felt like a weight was just like lifted off of my goddamn shoulders. Man. But in New Mexico, there is this area. It's almost like a border crossing. And so apparently I went the wrong way, and then I had to cut across this huge sandy median. And like, I'm like, but I mean, it's snowing and shit. So like, people, like the cops, there's like a lot of like border patrol there and stuff, but they're not worried about me. They're like, that guy's an idiot. So, and then I end up going around one time, and then I'm coming back on my way back, and I stop at the border patrol because they were like trying to stop me to check whatever. I don't know. They didn't check anything, bro. They didn't even check anything because it was like, you know, 16, 17 degrees. And they were like, the border patrol literally said, you good? You crazy as fuck. Just rode right through. Oh man, dude, that shit was crazy. And I rode my motorcycle 16 hours straight. I did not stop one damn time, bro. 16 hours. Didn't stop once. I would pull over at a gas station. I would do jumping jacks. If I felt like I was getting tired, I would be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, I gotta get the fuck home. Oh my God. And then one time when I was in Nevada, oh yeah, bro. Like, I mean, like now, like that would be crazy. But I was in Nevada. We were talking about how heavy. This is where the story came from, right? We were talking about how heavy bikes were. So imagine you're thousands of miles away from home, and because I was in Nevada, and I'm just doing a simple procedure. I think I had like a bag of some shit on one wrist or something, and I'm just backing up, and then something fucking happened, bro, and that bitch just went pow, and I was like, but I held onto it, like I kept it from just straight slamming, but I hurt my wrist in the process. But I was like, oh man, like, dude, you don't even think about that kind of shit, right? That's equivalent to being in a survival situation. Like if your bike gets fucked up, That's equivalent to being in a survival situation, and then all of a sudden, boom, you broke your leg. Like, dude, this ain't just a broken leg. We got a bigger problem. Well, yeah. And then there was this other time. Man, I'm crazy, I guess. I rode that same Sportster up this fucking like mountain. And then but the first time I tried, I had bald tires. I got new tires, and I was like, I can make this shit. So I was like, and I mean, there were like rocks and boulders and shit. And I'm like, whoa. And then I got up to the first like plateau, and there was another one. And I had like, at this point, I had so much. I was just like, I'm God. This was around where I lived, so I didn't have to worry about that. I was like, I'm God. I'm just going to keep going. So I went up I made it to the first plateau. And then there was another like 45 degree. So I was trying to get as much. This was on my Harley Sportster. So I was trying to get enough momentum. I'm like, and I didn't see that there was like this little bitty dip like this right before you start going up. And so when I hit that little dip, it took all of the calculations that I had used, that I had, the speed that I had generated off of my intuitive calculations, and it said, fuck those. And then next thing you know, I am literally halfway up this bitch. Bro, I'm telling you, I have GoPro footage. I need to find that shit, man. That shit is gold. But I had a GoPro here because this was after because I was planning on, I did GoPro my whole attempt to Texas. Man, I should find all that shit too, man. That shit is crazy. So I had a helmet cam. I got a cam on my bars. I got another cam over here. I was all cammed up. And so you can see the moment that my bike just stops moving forward, and I am there on this 45-degree angle, and I'm like, I got the front brake locked, and I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, it was one of those situations where it's like, deep down, let's be honest. Deep down, that you're fucked. What are you going to do? Sit there forever? Something's got to happen. You going to go up or you going to go down? So I was trying to spend these couple seconds like, okay, what am I going to do? And you see the helmet cam GoPro looking at my front tire, and I have the front brake locked, bro. And I'm like, no, because I can feel, dude, I can feel it. I can feel the bike slowly slipping back. And then you see the front tire just going, like I do, like, here you're on the bike, and I'm looking at the front tire. The front tire, I have it cocked like this because I'm trying to create as much goddamn resistance between sliding backwards and not sliding backwards. So that's why I had it turn. And then, so I'm looking at it, and I'm looking like this, right? So here I am, and then the bike tire's like this, and I'm like, no. And it starts just fucking sliding back, bro. And I'm like, fuck, you can hear me. Fuck, boom, fucking, dude, the fucking bike just goes, camera busts off, flies off somewhere. Oh my God. What am I, a lunatic? Jesus. Looking back, dude, I'm not even done with the story. I'm just thinking about exactly everything that happened. And so I get up after me and my bike, but we didn't make it all the way down. So I was still on this goddamn incline, and my bike was like this. So Like, or it was like this, right? Like this. Yeah, it was like this. And the handlebars were turned in such a way, dude, if I found this GoPro footage, it would be goddamn gold, man. Like, because you can still see on one of my handlebar cameras, that didn't bust off. You can see me just desperately trying, because it was tilted in such a way. Here's the hill. Here's the bike. The bike is like this, right? And so I'm trying like you hear about those like moms that lift cars off of children, of their kids. That's like the shit I was trying to do, because I was like, and I could not lift that bitch. And the thing was that the handlebars had tilted in such a way, and the way the bike was laying was like the gas can was leaking onto the fucking handlebar ignition. And I was like, well, I can't just like leave my bike here and just go, hope it doesn't explode. Like so I'm trying like a motherfucker. Like I'm using like leaves and shit to try to guide the gasoline away from the goddamn ignition. Like, could you imagine? Dude, that would have been a little bomb going off. I'm using leaves and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm just trying to buy time, because I've tried so many times to like lift this motherfucker up like this. But I was like, okay, I can't do that clearly. So then I ended up grabbing the sissy bar, and I had to pull it like to where it was like this. And then I could lift it like that. But, oh, dude. And then there I am, riding my bike back. Handlebars all twisted and shit. That's a real fucking story, man. And then I took my friend up there, my other biker friend, because I was missing some pieces from my bike. Yeah, I rode it back. It was, I mean, like, you know, the handlebars were like, I was riding like, if anybody saw me, they would clearly go, that dude got in a wreck or something really bad happened. But I was missing a couple pieces from my motorcycle. I still have that motorcycle too. Like some pieces like busted off and flew off. And so I went back with my, after I hammered my handlebars out, man, my first Harley, bro, I treated that bitch like a fucking dirt bike. I'm not even kidding. I would just see some off-road shit. Bro, oh man, dude. So I took my bike back because it was missing some pieces, because like some lenses had flown off into like the fucking off of the fucking trail, or you know, so they were missing. I knew that's the only place they could be. So I went back there, and I was like, I went back with one of my other biker buddies, and I was like, hey, yeah, man, you want to go for a ride? I need to go back to the to the trail and find the lenses to my, like, you know, blinker and shit like that. And he's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, yeah, and we could ride up if you want. And he was like, yeah, sure. And then so we get there, and we're at the base, and we're looking up at where I went, and I was like, yeah, we just got to go up this one area and then up this other area. And he's like, you have lost your damn mind. There ain't no way in hell I'm riding up that bitch. So he stayed down there while I rode up there and got my shit. Oh, dude. Bro, it's crazy, man. Like, motorcycles are sick, dude. I love motorcycles, bro. My tire's flat now, but My tire's flat right now, but man, I'll tell you what, dude. I use that bitch. And you know what, dude? Like where I live, yeah, dude, there ain't nothing like riding. It's like you could have all the problems in the goddamn world. But the thing is, when you're on a motorcycle, you can't be fucking thinking about that shit. You can't be thinking about it. You got to think about everything else that is happening in that moment right there. Like, and that's why it is so freeing, because it's like you can't be daydreaming. Yeah, it just all goes away. You know why? Because it has to. Otherwise your ass will die, right? Somebody will pull out in front of you and then you'll be dead. Oh man, dude. And then like we live in an area where homeless people used to come up to, and just because it's kind of like secluded, and kids would come up here because it's a nice view and shit over the city and shit. And man, once I started getting on my motorcycle and being like, hey, y'all gotta go, y'all gotta get out, dude. You do not fuck with somebody on a motorcycle, because there is about a 0% chance you are gonna get away. You ain't getting away from a dude on a motorcycle if he's pissed and coming after you. There's nothing you could do, man. Like, you gonna white line in your car? No. But then they stopped coming up here. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. Especially on a Harley, bro. Like, on a Ducati, I mean, reckless, come on. Like, I mean, me, honestly, if like, a motorcycle is scary. Like, somebody who's pissed off on a motorcycle is scary regardless, just because of the fact that, yeah, like, those, yeah, like, if I had a choice between having two people being equally as pissed off at me, and one was on a Harley and one was on a Ducati, I would definitely go with the Ducati person, because I feel like the Harley person is going to pull out like a chain and start doing some fucking Mad Max shit on me, maybe jump off the motorcycle onto my car. I don't know. Because, I mean, like, to be honest, that's how I feel whenever I'm pissed off at somebody. Got that back with, yeah, bro. Fucking be smacked. Dude, you get one of these. I'm not condoning any violence. But, however, one of those batons, whoosh, man, you could just cruise by. Pow! Bet you'll keep your eye out next time, sucker. Man, that is one thing that really pisses me off whenever people aren't paying attention and cut in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, god damn, man. Like, you just want to bash their freaking taillights in and just drive by and just like, pow. You know what I want to get, low-key? In my video game GTA, that is, for a mod on my motorcycle, on my GTA game, I want to get a license plate flipper. Man, you could engineer one of those, dude. Just a little pulley thing with a wire. Dude. Like, you want to get away from cops? These fools that try to outrun cops in a car, yo, they dumb as hell. No matter what motorcycle I was on, you'll find my ass. First thing you do in GTA, first thing you do whenever a cop starts chasing you on a motorcycle, doesn't matter what kind of motorcycle you got, guess what? You're going to have to adapt. You're going to have to change your style of riding, because this is the most critical part of actually getting away on a motorcycle. And it is imperative in GTA that you do this step. First thing you do, off-road. Got to go off-road immediately. I don't care if you on a Ducati, if you're on a freaking Honda CBR 2000, if you're on a Hayabusa, it doesn't matter. You got to go off-road. You got to. That's the only way. Because you got to get, because in GTA, we're talking about GTA here, not real life. You got to get away before the chopper gets sent out. Once that chopper gets sent out, you fuck. Go home. Yeah. You just like that one area wherever I dumped my bike and did the whole cartwheel down the hill. Had I had a little more speed. But then there was this other time I was riding this trail. And I mean, I'll just see a trail. I used to just ride around, and then I'd be like, oh, that looks like a cool trail. And I just go on the trail. And I was riding this one trail, and I went up, came down, and then I was stopping to mess with my camera or something, because I was trying to do some YouTube shit or something for riding bikes or whatever. That footage is now somewhere. It's somewhere. And then I'm sitting there, and then these two guys on 250 dirt bikes, like, stop, and they're like, hey man, you okay, dude? And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm just like, just making sure my cameras and stuff are working. And they're like, man, I swear I thought I was seeing shit. Because like, dude, a dude is up here on a freaking Harley Davidson Sportster, like just a regular ass. Like, I don't have like dirt bike tires on it or nothing like that. But yeah, and then they were like, you want to go have a beer? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then it turns out that one of the dudes was a stuntman in Las Vegas. So I was like, damn, dude, like, you're a stuntman and you thought I was crazy? Yeah, dude. Life is nuts, man. Yeah, you got to go where they can't, bro. I mean, I read that like 10 seconds ago, but I was kind of in the zone. But yeah, dude. It's wild. It's a wild life. Oh, prison pizza. That's what. Let's watch this. Let's see. I might just make this shit.
Let me first off start off by saying this. If you go on YouTube,
bro, I would.
I
would.
Which there are some prison shows and channels of ex-cons out there doing stuff.
My, that, bro, that stunt dude. That stunt dude, he sent me, hold on, let me see if I can find it. The stunt dude, he sent me this, where the fuck is it? How the hell did this motherfucker find this shit, bro? So this one. Damn, dump that shit, bro. He dumped that, bro. Just get rid of it, son. Where the hell is it? Man, what do they call it whenever you're going straight up like a dirt bike? Ascent? I don't know. Do you know what do you know what that's technically called? You trust me, bro. You don't want to make that shit. Take it from somebody with experience. Wait, why wouldn't I want to make that shit? What don't I want to make? Oh, this shit. Oh, this pizza shit. Oh, bro, hold on. Let me see if damn, I'm trying to find this goddamn shit real quick. Hold on. You don't want to make that shit. Yeah, but dude, like these fools, man. I mean, if you, dude, this shit was so dope. I mean, you see all these goddamn dirt bikes just crushing. Just no, they're not even crushing it. They're not even crushing it. They're like doing their two cylinder shit, right? But then the Harley, and everybody's like, freaking idiot. Damn, I wish I could see this. I wish I could find it. It's something like it's something like this. But this ain't shit. This ain't shit. This ain't diggity dick. I'm telling you, the one I saw. These motherfuckers are drinking beer, bro. Dude, that looks like fun as hell. Let's go! Duh, bro. Come on. You know that shit looks fun. Bro, would you do that in your Ducati? Dude, the one I saw was unbelievable. Like this fucking, I mean, like he didn't have like a cruiser like this. It was more like a Sportster or some shit like that. But this motherfucker was like, I'm telling you, fishtailing, dude, at the very tippity top. And he's like, barely fucking. But I mean, like, if you're a dirt bike rider, you're like, there is no excuse for me. My shit is literally designed to do that. Ooh, yeah. Harley hill climbs. Oh, let me find it. Please. Oh, I'm so desperate for it. See, these guys are saturating, man. It's like a random dude. Random guy. Like he's in like a wife beater, right? Random guy. Hill climb, street bike. Better than dirt bikers. I don't know. I'm trying to just fucking throw. This is it. Oh, this is the trail. This is the fucking trail right here. This is the fucking trail, bro. This is the one that dude went up on a goddamn Harley, bro. It was insane. I'm not even kidding you, bro. Dude, I gotta find it. I gotta find it now. It's gonna drive me nuts. What the fuck is this? Fucking tires and shit. I'm telling you, it was absolute. Like you look at this dude start to go, and you go, he must have had a couple of few. Harley hill climb versus dirt bike. Dude, I'm telling you, like, that shit was like, I wonder if this is, no. I would know it if I saw it. It's just, like, it's gone. It's gone forever. Oh, fuck yeah, I would. I'm out in Florida. You're out in Florida? Oh, is it like flat as fuck there or what? Dude, these dudes fuck their shit up. Hey, dumbass. You do realize that's physically impossible.
At number 3, that's going to cost a lot.
Oh, dude. Did that dude make that shit? What the fuck were you doing, homie? And there you go. That's my bike. That's my bike, bro.
Number 2, that's got a hurt.
That's what my bike looked like.
Climbs on a dirt bike. At number 3,
There's no...
cost a lot.
Shut up. Did that goddamn thing make it up there? There's no way. It's physically impossible.
Impossible climbs on
Bro,
a dirt bike.
you think this goddamn thing made it up there?
At number 3, that's going to cost a lot.
It sure goddamn looks like it's gonna make it, huh? Right? Like it kind of looks like it gets over the lip.
3 impossible climbs on a dirt bike. At number 3.
You know, things go bad. They're gonna go real bad though.
That's going to cost a lot.
But it looks like it hooks on right there. Let's watch it back in slow-mo, shall we? Let's see. We can't do that. I don't know. Can we? Dude, I think it made it. How the fuck is that even possible? I mean, you look at that shit.
These are 3 impossible climbs on a dirt bike.
And you go,
3, that's going to cost a lot.
what kind of moron would try that?
These are 3 impossible climbs on a dirt bike. At number 3, that's going to cost a lot.
You got to have that front traction, bro. You got to have that front traction to hook onto that ledge. If you don't got that, you straight going down.
These are 3
Straight the hell down.
At number 3, that's going to cost
Boom. Front tire, front all-wheel drive. Those front tires hook onto that like little ledge. That's it. Shit, if that don't work, you going down. You going down to Chinatown. Wait, what did it say? Dirt bike number 3? What happened? Bro, what's the problem? What's the problem? What'd you do wrong? Oopsie daisy. You know what? I know what it was. I know what the problem was here. He's too damn skinny. That was my bike. I was too damn skinny too.
At number 1, I didn't know they made hills that steep.
Oh God.
These are 3 impossible
Yo,
climbs
that dude made it though. Uh-oh. Something's not gonna go correct. Oh shit. Look at old dude, huh? Fuck, hitting those fucking whatever the fuck they are. He's like, yeah, okay, old guy. Go ahead, try. Smokes his ass. It's like when I was in the military. There was this like fat kid, and we did a lot of swimming in the program I was in. And I was like, this little bitch, bro, you so stupid. You're fat, you can't swim. What are you talking about? That motherfucker could swim, bro. 500 meters in like, I'm not even kidding, like 6 minutes. He was like a fish. You just go, I am absolutely fucking confused.
Where'd my friend go?
Oh, I like this guy. I like this dude.
Hello?
He's pretty funny.
Hello?
I'm so jealous of his.
What did they do to my brain?
I want a goddamn peanut fucking thing.
Stupid bitch. Where'd my
Bro,
friend go?
have you ever played Tarkov? That game is goddamn ruthless. I have it. I should get it again because I got a better internet connection. I couldn't put up with the it would take 15 20 minutes to fucking start a game, and I'm like, dude, I can't do this. I just can't. I can't wait for 10 minutes to play a game and then get marked in like half a second. That, I mean, like if you were playing like for a decent amount of time, then if you were able to play for you know if you didn't get your ass kicked, I mean, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just because I suck, but nonetheless, I was like, I can't be spending my time like this because it's ridiculous. But yeah, what the fuck, man? I know I got this goddamn game, some bitch. Okay, thank you. I'm curious to see. Yeah. Curious to see what the loading time is going to be like. I know it took me about 15 years to download the damn game. So that was cool. Fucking capture, bro. Palm trees, such bullshit, man. Captures are such bullshit. The fuck is that? Looks like a cactus. I don't know. Shit. Looks like there could be palm trees in the background. What the fuck is this? Those are trees. Do I click on just the tree trunk? Do I click on the goddamn every leaf? I don't know. Shit, man. Okay, here we go. We're doing something. What are we doing? How about that? How about we get the goddamn game? It's crazy, huh? What is this? Can we download the game? Why is it asking me to purchase? Install. Alright, there we go. Damn. 1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte upload and download, bro. Zoom. Shit it just goes. Well, maybe I shouldn't talk too soon. Yeah, dude. Take care. Take care, bro. Probably do some music or some shit or something. Yeah, because it's got to be like 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. It's pretty fucking late. Over in Florida. Keep me logged in, please. I already did this shit, bro. I gotta install something. Yeah, let's just install it at the root. I would like to play Tarkov and it not suck the life out of me by waiting 45 goddamn minutes to play 3 games where I just get murked instantly. Let's see. Bro, that dude was so amazed. Part of me wonders, was he just pissed off that he has a skill that he doesn't have? And so he's like, I hope you fucking wreck, you little fucking heathen. Oh. Not really. I mean, big fucking deal. Fake ass grenade. Come on, you ain't fooling nobody. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Stupid.
I done seen this
Stupid.
dance about 3,000 times. And even me seeing this video right here where they slow it down, I still won't be able to get it. So as a black man who could dance, this really hurt my feelings not to be able to do this. I know a lot of people no, you don't. Let me see a video of you doing it. You don't understand it now. I done seen this dance about 3,000 times. And even me
Yo, that shit is dope
right
though.
slow it down,
How the hell he do that,
so
bro?
as a black man who could dance, this really hurt my feelings.
He's like mini jumps. It's mini jumps, bro. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. You do. It's mini jumps, bro.
Even me seeing this video right here where they slow it down, I still.
It's mini jumps, dog.
Man who could dance, this really hurt my feelings not to be able to do this. I know a lot of people gonna be like, "Oh, I understand it now." No, you don't.
He does it pretty fluid though, to be honest.
Don't understand it now. I done seen this dance about 3,000 times. And
if you have this axe shotgun, any log instantly shatters into splinters. When the blade touches the stump, an ignition mechanism with a loaded shotgun shell triggers, delivering high-pressure gases through built-in channels and significantly amplifying the impact.
That
the only concern with this idea
is getting killed. That's the only. Jesus. What the fuck? Bro. The motherfucker almost landed damn near the end of the goddamn thing. They're gonna have to build a bigger ramp. Wow. This dude's a flying squirrel, bro. That's what I would say. You know what he did? 100%. You know what he did? He looked at flying squirrels. He studied flying squirrels. Look, let me show you. This is the exact video he went to. This is the exact video. I guarantee you. This is exactly what he was looking at.
A nocturnal member of the squirrel family searches for fungi.
Look at him. Because if you look at him, you watch this flying squirrel.
But fungi are spread in random patches throughout the forest,
Watch.
and the squirrel has to cover large distances to find them. So this squirrel has evolved a special talent.
See, that dude was a flying squirrel. He had to fly far to catch that wind. You know.
It flies.
Boom, John. You look at the position. Look at the position.
Eastern flying squirrel is just 6 inches long and weighs the same as a typical smartphone.
Look at that.
Yet it can leap almost one.
Look at this fool. Same damn position. Dude's got the position of a flying squirrel. Look at him. He's doing the exact same damn thing. He studied it. That's amazing. Yo, man, that dude, he must though, for real, weigh probably 35 pounds. Seriously. Even though terminal velocity for pretty much every human is 120 miles an hour. That does not take into account air resistance. When we start talking about air resistance, like if you're wearing fabric or whatever, then the weight to resistance ratio plays a huge role. But that's... Motherfucker almost flew into the crowd.
Nah, I don't have a weapon. I got one bullet landing. Gotta make it count. Shoot me. Shoot me. He's too scared. Shoot me.
Shoot him. He said shoot him. I would shoot him.
Shoot me. You don't got the balls. Shoot me.
Was that it?
Nah, I don't
Was
have
that it?
Have you
Oh.
ever wondered what's underneath this big bulbous thing that's on the main gun of an M1 Abrams?
Actually, I have.
Show you on this brand spanking new main gun.
I have actually wondered that, to be
This is the
honest.
part where that lump goes, that bore evacuator, and underneath it are little ports that go all the way around. And what
Okay.
that does is
Okay.
the gases escape as the round's fired, and that way it doesn't go back inside the crew compartment. Have you ever wondered what's underneath this big bulbous?
Well, I love this dude, man. He's hilarious as shit. That's weird, but normally he's hilarious. Okay.
You hearing this sound, bro? Post it.
Oh, damn, Milwaukee, bro. A Milwaukee nail gun, bro.
Sound. Subscribe to their channel, bro. Let's start a trend.
My only logic
Milwaukee nail gun.
is add screws to it, and hopefully it will keep it low enough to where the epoxy can form over the top of it. So it's been about a week and a half.
Okay, that's cool.
If anybody's not
Come on. Staged as hell, bro. Ain't no kids walking up with their violins like this. Like, hey, just wondering if you could play like Paganini Caprice the Fifth. Okay, that's fake as shit. I don't understand what's happening. I do understand what's happening because
Using this sound, show me your everyday carry.
that's a pretty sick looking gun. Oh, I love this dude. This shit's epic. He smells the goddamn guitar, bro. Then he does this weird like like a lizard, bro. Oh, this is another one. Yo, that. What song is that? Where's my guitar? Where's my pick? Oopsie daisies. I'll use a pistachio shell. Yeah? Oh, yeah, hold on. I gotta go.